I'm Lieve Hansen here in the Betty Crocker Kitchens, where great new cakes are created every day. Here's a new twist on pineapple upside down cake. This gorgeous cake is made with apples, caramel, and pecans. Served warm, it's a perfect autumn treat. Now, as we said, this is an upside down cake, which means that you make the top of the cake in the bottom of the pan. I'll show you what I mean. We're starting out with the caramel. It's really easy. All you have to do is melt together butter, brown sugar, and whipping cream. And you know it's done when the butter is fully incorporated. So we're going to pour it into our 9 by 13 pan. And you can always shake the pan just a little bit to make it go into all the edges. And the next step is we're going to sprinkle it with pecans. It's random, but try to get them evenly distributed. Now for the apples. I recommend a tart, firm apple like Granny Smith or Braeburn, and just sprinkle them on top. You want to get them evenly distributed. So the next step is the batter. I've made some yellow cake mix, and I've made it according to the box and just added a little bit of apple pie spice. And we're going to pour it over the top. If you don't have apple pie spice, you can always substitute cinnamon. And again, you want the batter evenly distributed. Okay, now it's ready to go into the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Well, the cake's out of the oven. We're going to let that cool for about 10 minutes. While it's cooling, we'll prepare the topping. Just mix together some whipped topping and frosting. Folding it will keep it nice and airy. To fold, scoop under and then fold over. Okay, now the cake's ready to take out of the pan. We're going to take a knife and run it around the entire edge. That's going to help it release from the pan. Keep the knife as close to the glass as you can so you don't cut into the cake. Okay, now take your serving platter, invert it on top. Make sure you have a big enough platter. Hold it, and now we're going to flip it, okay? You want to do it in one fluid motion. Ready? Go. Okay. We're going to let this sit for about 1 minute to let all the caramel drip into the cake. So now we're going to remove the baking dish. If you want, you can take a knife, wedge it under, and tilt it up. And that'll help you get your hand under there. Doesn't that look great? Now these are best served warm, so let's go ahead and cut it right away. I'm using a serrated knife, and that helps cut through the pecans, but it also doesn't mush your cake down like a flat knife might. Okay, let's go ahead and serve. I'm using a nice wide spatula so I can get under the entire piece of cake. Now for some final touches. We're going to add a dollop of our topping, and then we'll drizzle some caramel on top. That looks delicious. Now all I need is a cozy fireplace and some hot apple cider. You can find many more recipes for great cakes and just about anything you can think of on BettyCrocker.com. I'm Lieve Hansen here in the Betty Crocker Kitchens.